Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy MegaMage224 here, back with another cool video. This is my raw first take. Real quick, I want to get something off my chest. Today has been a crazy day. It's one of those days where it's supposed to have been, and I guess it could still technically be considered because it's only 6:18 p.m. A good day. I got what this whole video is about to revolve around in the mail today. And then also, I've been playing Starfield, loving that game. Between those two, and I'm alive, right? And I have a wonderful family, beautiful girlfriend, so I have a lot to be thankful for. So theoretically, today should have, and like I said, I'm going to try and make it still, be a great day, right? Excuse me. With that being said, work made my day today really hectic. I got a write-up for some bullshit that they've been accusing me of on a consistent basis, or multiple things, really. And then I finally speak my mind, and, I get a write-up. So, today's been annoyingly frustrating. Because, it's like you're accused of something you haven't done, but there's really nothing much you can do outside of speak your piece. And, even then, you still face the consequences. So it's like, well, fuck me, So, but aside from that, like I said, I'm alive. I'm happy. Aside from that, I'm healthy, I think. And I'm lucky. Which leads me to my next point. I'm lucky because I was able to get this finally. So really, when I when I got back into wrestling about a year ago, not too long after the fact, this figure went up for pre-order on Mattel Creations for, I believe, $45 plus shipping, and it did say that it was expected to ship around September, October of 2023. Like I said, this pre-order went up around November of 2022, so it wasn't expected to ship for almost a year. So, I already knew between shipping and just the price of the figure, so 45 plus shipping, I knew it was going to end up being, close to $60, if not $60. And considering that I had just really gotten into wrestling, like I said, because up until that point, up until a year ago, it was mainly like a nostalgia thing for me. I grew up watching it with my brother. I grew up playing the games with him, but really I had never gotten into the sport outside of that. So after he had stopped watching it, I had stopped watching it. So I say that because I was like, I don't know. I'm still a new fan. And, it was not a financially difficult, but it wouldn't have been a wise decision to drop $60 on something that I didn't really need, but also something that I wouldn't even receive for almost a year. And like I said, I wasn't too sure if it was really going to be limited, because at the time I was still new to this. So when I saw the Logan Paul Ultimate figure up for grabs on Mattel Creations for $45 plus shipping, and I spoke with my girlfriend, like, yeah, should I spend $60 on a wrestling figure? It would have been my first one it would have been my first purchase, but it wouldn't have been my first one, because I definitely, over the past year, I've gotten multiple, so I would have gotten many more before this actually shipped. But it would have been the first one I purchased, and it would have been for Logan Paul. Not that I have a problem with Logan Paul. He's been in the Rumble since this pre-order originally went up for grabs, and then he's also had that singles match at SummerSlam with Ricochet. At the time that this went up for pre-order, though, all he had really done was his Crown Jewel match with Roman Reigns, and then, of course, his Rey Mysterio debut match with The Miz. So, yeah, I never pre-ordered it, unfortunately. Sorry I'm ranting. I'm almost 5 minutes into this video, and I haven't even opened it, so this is going to be a longer video. Like I said, raw first take. But up until that point, I hadn't purchased a figure. This was, like I said, around November. I got into wrestling around October of last year, September. Yeah, about September. So September, October, November. About 3 months later, this went up for grabs. I wasn't really, sure if I wanted to purchase it. I ended up not purchasing it, to say the least, and little did I know it would end up being limited time, because in the following months, just the pre-orders, like the people who had their pre-order reserved were selling the reservation on eBay and whatnot for like $200. So I'm like, damn, like, we'll see if this value really sticks when the figure comes out. And the figure released almost, or like officially started to get shipped about a month and a half ago. I've seen these things selling on eBay for $100 minimum, upwards to $200. I'd say an average of $130, $140. So I really have been regretting my decision. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I never pre-ordered this figure. It's really too far gone. I'm not going to get my hands on it because I'm damn sure not going to spend that much money on a figure that I could have had if I just, like I said back then, spent the $60. Fuck it, Same thing with the Cody figure. The Cody Ultimate Mattel Creations, although I'm not too upset about that one. I like the Supreme AEW figure more. Maybe that's a hot take. Not so much the head stand. I just like the feel of the figure more. Well, I guess I can't really speak for how I feel on the Ultimate Cody Rhodes because I've never felt it. But I just like how it looks, and I like the rubber cloth goods the rubber clothing rather than the weird one that the Ultimate looks like it has. So yeah, anyways, all of that to say, because I'm nearing almost 7 minutes and I have not even taken this out of the box, and I do apologize. All of that to say, I got on the WWE shop not even a week ago, and I think it was Friday Night SmackDown. I think it was the night before SummerSlam, or not SummerSlam. What was the last pay-per-view? We just had it. I'm so sorry. Payback. The night before Payback. That's that Friday Night SmackDown. Like I said, I can't put a date right now. Not thinking properly. Like I said, long day. But I went to Toys and Games because, like I said, I've recently gotten into action figure collecting. So I went to Toys and Games. And like at the very top, Logan Paul figure, Mattel Creations, made to order, limited edition, $60. Like, what the fuck? I click on it. It says only 8 left, almost gone. I knew it wasn't capping. I've seen the price on these things. I knew I missed out on my chance back when I could have pre-ordered it back then. Like I said, and at this point in time, they're charging $60 for the figure instead of the $45 it used to be, so they have increased a little, but still $60 isn't bad in comparison with, what it's being charged on the third-party market. So I don't even think twice about it. The only problem is I don't have money. Thankfully, there's this thing called Zip, not sponsored, but ZIP. I applied for it, got approved, so I was like, fuck it. Went ahead, not only got this figure, but I got an LA Knight shirt and a Bray Wyatt plaque from his Extreme Rules return. The LA Knight shirt and Extreme Rules thing haven't arrived yet. This arrived first. I was expecting all of them to arrive together, but I was mistaken. So this has already arrived. I was debating. No, not really. It was never even really a consideration to not open this. I knew I was gonna open this. It was more or less just like I was thinking, like, damn, like I could keep this sealed. Like, it's clearly worth something, but I really want to play with the figure. I'll just keep the box in good condition. I'm never going to sell it anyways, so it's for myself, so the value doesn't really matter too much. But I will keep the box. With that being said, I am going to open this. Like I said, I did not get this off of the original pre-order back from November of last year or whenever it opened up. I missed out on that. I could have done it because they were made to order. It's not like I could have done it. I had more than enough time to do it, but I just never did it. It all worked out though, because here it is. And I don't know if they're going to end up doing another Logan Paul with this attire, Ultimate Edition, in the future, or if they're going to be restocking more of these on the WWE website. Like I said, when I got on there, it said there was only 8 left, and I instantly applied for that zip, got approved. Didn't even think twice, got this figure, and here we are. But when I got on there, it said there was only 8 left. So, but I don't know how much there was to begin with. There could have very well been 30 that went up on there, and I just noticed them when there was only 8 left. But I can confirm there was at least 8. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to keep the actual Logan Paul box in good condition. This is what we see. So we're about 10 minutes into the video, and the video hasn't even started. So I'll put in the description to start the video at 10 minutes for the actual unboxing to begin. And here we go. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mega Mage 224 here, back with another cool video. If you clicked on that timestamp, it's because you did not want to hear me talk for the first 10 minutes and just wanted to see me actually open up the figure and, you know, talk about the figure, not other stuff. So here we go. Just opened up the box. Here's the bottom. We got that classic Logan Paul yellow color. Here. Okay. I'm trying to be very careful with the actual box itself, considering the price of it. I guess what we could do is just rip this. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll just rip that and then grab the figure like that. Look at that. Here we go. This is the back of the figure. WWE, just straight yellow. It says Logan. Can't tell because of the reverse camera. This is the front, Logan Paul. Pretty cool. And then, for copyright reasons, obviously, they can't show the PSA graded Pokemon card, but Logan Paul right there. The back again. Top, bottom. Gonna take a look at this myself in first person. Mattel. Pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. That's crazy when you think about it. I think on a very technical level, this is the front, because the slip to open it up, that's usually in the back, is what looks to be in the front. So I guess technically this is the back. But yeah, you can see that's the actual figure itself right there. And then these are actual shots of Logan Paul. I like Logan Paul, man. I love some Prime. He's had a controversial past, but he's a good wrestler, and I'll watch his Impulsive podcasts here and there. Sorry I'm going really slow, and also for those of you who did skip to 10 minutes into the video, I've had a weird day today, so that's why I'm kind of not necessarily short-worded, but just, yeah, may not seem in my best headset. Also, I'm just trying not to overthink this video, you know? Just trying to relax. So we are not going to take off the tape of the top, because it's going to peel that yellow, because I just saw it start to happen a little. So what I'm going to do is, once I lift this up, I'm going to actually fold this tape under into this crack right there, and then just like stick it on the underside, if that makes any sense. So yeah, now that it's through the crack right there, I'm just gonna flatten that out onto this cardboard. There we go. That way it can't ever really mess up. That is hilarious. So when you open this up, oh wow, that's on the top of the actual figure itself. That is hilarious. Oh wow, and you can just automatically fill the figure. What the hell? So when you take it out, it says, I am the table. That's probably reversed. So, but yeah, it says, I am the table. That's what Logan Paul said in his promo when he was talking to Roman Reigns. He was like, oh, they call you the head of the table. Well, I am the table. And it's like, what? What the fuck does that even mean? So, that's pretty funny. I am the table. This is how the front of the figure looks. You can actually feel the figure at this point in time, which is crazy. So really, you could take them out, or take him out, and play with him, and then just put him right back in if you really wanted to. Well, he does have those little plastic wires down there around his feet. So if you took them out and put them back in, you could know whether or not it's, you know, freshly sealed or whatever. This is the back of the figure. Has his stats. I'll read them, as well as this bio, because they're more than likely reversed. There's his figure diving right there. Got that signature WWE logo right there. So what his stats are is 6 feet and 2 inches. I honestly did not know Logan was 6 feet 2 inches. I thought he was 6 foot max. I'll just throw that out there. So that's crazy to me. Westlake, Ohio. I knew he was from Ohio. Did not know that the city in particular was Westlake. Finisher, Frog Splash. Okay, I can see that. I mean, he's used that as his finisher a lot. I mean, that is his finisher. You know, he filmed that viral moment with Roman Reigns. I think that was a Frog Splash. I can't quite remember. I know he Frog Splashed onto, at WrestleMania 39, he Frog Splashed onto the Prime bottle, KSI. Sorry. Had to get that Sprite down. Also, repping my Halloween Horror Nights 2022 t-shirt. That was my first time going. Going again this year, I think. When The Miz chose Logan Paul to be his tag team partner for a match against the Mysterios at WrestleMania 38, nobody knew what to expect. Paul is a social media sensation, YouTube megastar, and host of the Impulsive podcast. Now you can add WWE superstar to his list of accomplishments. Logan Paul shocked the world, after making his grand entrance wearing $5 million worth of gear, Logan Paul shocked the world, won the match, and cemented his place in WrestleMania history. That is true. He did wear $5 million worth of gear because this Pokemon card that he wore, the Pikachu Illustrator card, PSA graded, is worth a lot of money. So he did come out with a lot of gear. With that being said, I'm going to take out the pieces and lay them down. We're taking out 2 of the head scans, or 2 of the swappable heads. You can, from the back, there's tape on the side. You can get in through there, but I'm going to try and avoid that. Like I said, there are those plastic things down there, but I'm going to try and find a way to get them going. You kind of do have to, I mean, there's hands in there and stuff. I guess it would be the most beneficial, but if you open that up, it's gonna be loose, question mark? I'm trying to find a way to keep this as minty as possible. No, you can, there is a seal. Okay, actually, I'm glad I looked before I acted on anything, because right here from the bottom, you can actually just do this. Nope, there's tape. I'm going to have to, but I'll do it from the bottom. Just got to take my time with this, that's all. I don't have, whatever you call it. The special, sorry, I'm really focusing right now. I'm not able to jump cut. Gosh, sorry. I'm not that techie. These videos are only ever really watched by me anyways. Okay. So we got in from the bottom. My, oh my. So if I want to lift it up, I do have to do that. Actually, I do have to do these ones on the side. But it's okay. It is okay. I have no problem taking my time to get this out. I can be patient if I'm ever watching this video back. Also, that's textured. I like that. Feels nice. Excuse me. Coming in from the back here. Maverick. And coming out from underneath. There we go. That's the figure right there. In all his glory. Gotta come in from the back right here and get these. That's really the only ones there are. I cannot get his hands and Cameron Grimes' hands mixed up, because they both have the ones up to the moon. With that being said, let's pop out his right arm. Let's pop out his other head. Let's pop out his left arm. Left fisted hand. Right fisted hand. And I'm pressing these inserts back down afterwards so they can look as good as possible. I hate getting these pointed fingers out. I can bend a little, of course, because it's a hand. So, take his one out. There we go. Took his right one out. Really bending up this plastic more than I intended, but it is okay. It is okay. I am not stressing you. Okay, so we got all of the extra accessories out, or not really accessories, but, you know, alternate limbs. So now, I just have to cut these off. This part's not too hard. Already good. You just have to pull it, take this, cut it. Once you cut it, the other side just falls. There we go. Those have been released. And now the figure. I'll just push him out. And I'm gonna grab him. Oh yeah, let's take off his glasses. I forgot, he comes with glasses. We went ahead and took those off so I can get a better grip on his head. It will help, actually. So if you guys get this figure, just pull him out from under. You can get to his feet pretty easily. He's definitely snug in there. Don't let him fool you. He's in there, but his arms aren't attached to anything additional. Wow. Like I said, I'm gonna push these back around. I want this to look as good as possible. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get this looking nice before I get into actually playing with the figure. Sorry. Just how I am. There we go, there we go. We gotta slide this back in there. Yes, we gotta do that. So that's how that looks. And then one last time, I'm gonna show this off. So when I open this up like this, the I am the table was on the top right here, which means that it was facing this way, which means technically this is the front. Which I guess that they just wanted you to open it from the way that this was like that, which would be the front. They're gonna have it front facing. But of course, that means that you would also have to have it open from the front. So it makes sense. Shuts just like that. Didn't have to bend this last flap back more than I needed to, so it's not flimsy. Put that down, put that down. Do that, and like I did earlier, since that tape is up under there, it won't be loose or anything. And just put that right back in there. And bada boom, got the box in mint condition. And now we get to look at the actual figure itself. So I'm so sorry, 25 minutes in. Let me get a feel for him real quick. So his head scan, and I'll show him off, of course, but I'm just gonna look at him real quick. First things first, his head scan looks pretty good. looks like Logan Paul. I feel like out of the three, I'm liking also here. Let me judge them better with the glasses on. So that one looks pretty nice. Okay, looks pretty good. Let's put the glasses on this other head stand. Okay, I like that. That's funny. And then last but not least, the third one. Okay, still cool. Probably my least favorite one is just the one with his mouth open. Doesn't look bad, but you know, why have that one when you can have this one? You know? And they look even better with the glasses on. And I like how easy these glasses go on there. Like, they literally rest so perfectly above his ears. You can tell that these were molded for him, for this figure. I don't have any other figures with glasses, so I don't know if this is how the glasses usually are on characters that come with them. But there's that one. I like that. That one. And then this one is just going to be him straight face. So yeah. As for the glasses themselves, pretty sturdy. Pretty cool looking. He's got two hands that have the ones out for when he's about to dive or point somewhere. Pretty standard. He's got two closed fists, so he can't hold anything with these. These are his fighting hands. And then the fists that he comes with by default are his open fists. With that being said, his arms they do have pins, kind of like some of the older figures. Do these ones? No, these ones don't. Oh no. So I'm gonna have to put this limb into a plastic bag later. I'll check in a second. So right now, both of these figures, oh, there's some excess paint on that one. I'm not gonna, or I guess I could, because that's gonna get in the way. Yeah, there's some extra. I won't mess with it, but you can see in there, perhaps. See? It's kind of stuck in there. It's like extra paint. But look, since he has the pins in these arms, in their yellow for the other side, kind of looks off on the other side of his arms. Not a crazy complaint, especially when you consider that his regular arms, which are both of them like that? No, not both of them. This elbow really got fucked up or something. And then this elbow is stuck. Look, I'm not going to force it more than I need to, but I'm going to have to put that in a plastic bag in some warm water. But that one's stuck, so I will take off his arms and show how they look with his other arms. But yeah, so this limb's moving pretty nicely. This one is moving pretty nicely as well, but like I said, there is that excess paint in there. Yeah, you can't forget about the Pokemon card accessory. I like how this feels, actually. Thought it was going to feel a lot harder, so I like how that feels. Got the leg crunch. These don't have those legs that, or do they? Or they do. These are those legs that pull down. Like, they have like that extra pull down. I forgot what those are called. He does have that. His legs feel nice to crunch. He's got some yellow knee pads. His toes are crunching nice. I mean, honestly, this figure feels pretty damn good. Let me go ahead. And I also really like the texture of this jacket. Like, it feels high quality for sure. Oh, wow, look at that. there's like some layers to it in a sense, because that dangles and this dangles, so I really do like that. Same thing with over here. This dangles. They dangle down right here. They dangle right there. Dangle all over. So I do like how these arms fill and whatnot. With that being said, we will take them off. And with the arms coming off comes, let's see, where is this at? Where is this at? Sorry. This paint is weird. And it's definitely causing issues. I'll have to show you up close what I'm talking about. I'm so sorry. Here. Let me take off his arm. There we go. So look. Oh no, I can take that off. Okay, I'm going to take that off real quick. So, right there. See? That weird little layer. That's just dangling. I'm going to take that off. Call me crazy. There we go. I just peeled it off. That looks so much better. So fine. So, we're going to take off his head. Look, even this was kind of stuck to him. What the hell's going on here? This crunch right here feels nice. Yeah, and I like the legs. So, no complaints there. I will say, something that's kind of throwing me off is I feel like maybe his right leg is out a bit weird. I don't know. That's kind of throwing me off. Give me a second. Like right there. Can you see what I'm talking about? See? Like as he's standing straight, I can see on this leg the yellow right there in between, but on this leg I don't. Or maybe you do. I think you do, you just don't notice it because it's yellow behind yellow, whereas like it's sticking out more because it's yellow behind black. Couldn't tell you. Maybe I'm just an idiot. So anyways, let's get some arms on this guy. More specifically. Oh, see, look, and that's another thing. Yeah, his arm, this one's not twisting too much, so he's just kind of a stiffer figure right now. I just have to let him fall a little. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. So let's put these arms in. So there's an arm right there that doesn't even crunch, so can't even do a full review right now. Or I guess I could. I'll just have to figure something out. Okay. So I'm trying to get him going. So, yeah. When he is like this, like, he can crunch all the way, but it's the arm itself. It's the elbow. He can't crunch in the elbow. So it's gonna look pretty damn stiff until I can fix it. But I'm still going to put some fists on him, on this arm. Here's another fist. Okay. This one's not wanting to go in. I'm telling you, this figure's fighting the living hell out of me. Logan Paul, bruh. There we go. And then what face stand do we want? We will get him with his tongue sticking out. Also, something to take note of. in just a sec. Waiting for this fucking head to pop in. This is absurd to me. The figure is a good figure. See, that one pops on really easily. I know you heard that. Let me pop on the other one. Didn't hear a pop, but it's still on there. Oh yeah, it's on there. So really, we're just trying to figure out what's going on with this one. There we go. It's on there now. It was just being weird. Had to give me a tough time. If you lift these up, by the way, it says Paul underneath. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, this crunches all the way back. That elbow crunch isn't there. So I literally can't really even make him look any better right now because his elbow won't crunch. I've got to go and put it in a plastic bag and stuff. This is the jacket accessory on its own. 2022 Mattel inside. Stretches out pretty nice. His head stands. I do like this. I guess we could put this on him while he has his shirt off, even though he didn't wear it during the match, of course, because of how expensive it is. But we can still have him wear it, because we can do whatever we want. So there he goes, wearing that expensive card. Like I said, this arm works perfectly fine. It works as it should. The other arm, on the other hand, while it does twist outwards and downwards and whatnot, can't crunch in the elbow because it's stiff, so I've got to put it in water. But none of the other joints came stiff, and I really liked the figure. Got to put glasses on him. Ew, what I bleed. New Teddy song, Ew, what I bleed. Sick. But yeah, pretty cool figure. Really happy I got to pick that up. Wasn't expecting to. I expected me to have missed out on that opportunity. So that's pretty cool that I was on the WWE shop the other day and saw that. I was like, wow, that's cool. You know, time to redeem myself because I never picked this up the first time around. So I did, and I'm happy I did. Yeah, sorry this has been a slower paced video. I've been trying to take my time to process my thoughts and just talk, just chat. 37 minutes. Did not know this video was going to be that long, but yeah, I liked this figure a lot, to say the least. Once again, I am going to fix this joint. I'm not even stressing that right now. I'll go do that right when I end this video. And then I'll play around with the figure more. But I do like it. I feel like it's a really good figure. I love the accessories, or really the accessory. I mean, there's the sunglasses and this, but I mean, I count this as an accessory. You could put this on any other figure. It's just an all-around nice figure. I like it. I wouldn't say it's worth more than what they sell it for. Like, I wouldn't ever go and buy this for $150. Especially like if you get one like mine where it's got some flaws, like, which I mean, I guess if you never took it out of the box you wouldn't know about the flaws, but you know, there's a flaw. Like, I gotta fix this ab crunch, and then of course, like I said, this may be a flaw. I can't really tell. I don't know, but I like the figure. No complaints here. Really cool figure. If you have it, you'll know what I mean. It just feels nice, and it looks really cool. It looks like Logan Paul. And I like this, just knowing that this is supposed to be a PSA rated Pokemon card, and this is like not an accessory that any other wrestling figure has. Like, this is really cool, having something for like a PSA rated card now for all of my wrestlers. Like, that's pretty cool. But yeah, man, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe. Seeing you can do that on all of the head stands. Just pull this up and see Paul. Pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe. Thank you for being here with me today, and yeah, peace.